Lawrence of Arabia said, "Everyone dreams, but not equally. Those who dream by night in the dusty recesses of their minds wake up in the day to find that it was vanity. But dreamers of the day are dangerous people, for they will act out their dreams with open eyes to make it happen." You and I, we're dreamers. We dream big dreams, little dreams, weird and wacky dreams, scary dreams. But when you wake up, what happens to your dream? Are you just a nighttime dreamer, imaginative only in the unconscious moments of your life? Or are you a dreamer of the day, awake, eyes wide open, ready to make those visions and dreams a reality? So here's my best buddy, Freddie. And he is a dreamer of the day. He's a dangerous person because he is making his dream become a reality here. He goes a couple of years ago to the Muslim governor representing Youth for Christ. And in a country where land's at a premium, where people are killing over land, he says to this guy, "God's given me a dream and I need some land." And this Muslim governor, in a regime which is notoriously corrupt, offers him this massive piece of land without any bribe whatsoever. Here is Freddie, who didn't wear any shoes or underpants until he was 14 years old. He used to walk 2 hours each way to school barefoot. For years, he was the only kid to graduate from his primary school, and now he is living out his dream. There's a school, there's a medical center, there's this orphanage with house parents like Felicity, who was raped as a 17-year-old, and she gave birth to Blaise here. And then this side, you've got Kelsey and Leslie, who are sisters, born to a prostitute who died of AIDS. And Kelsey's absolutely fine, whereas, sadly, Leslie is HIV positive and she doesn't know it. And then you've got Theo, who was abandoned, and when Freddie found him, a granny was just feeding him all she could afford, 1 bottle of banana beer a week. These are grim stories. And yet these kids now have hope. Yes, the world's a messy place. I mean, look around you where you are. But it doesn't have to stay that way. And our world is linked to the strength of our convictions and the size of our dreams. God's made you and wired you the way you are. He's prepared wild, outrageous, audacious things for you to do with your life. And you don't have to go to darkest Africa or to some far-flung corner of the planet to make this happen. Wherever you are, ask God to bring you dreams, to give you eyes to see beyond. Nehemiah risked his own life by boldly petitioning the emperor of Persia to allow him to leave his cupbearer duties and pursue his God-given dreams to rebuild the decimated walls of Jerusalem. And Nehemiah wasn't some grand architect or master builder, but he allowed his vision to see beyond the things that weren't, and to see how things could be. He knew that the task before him was great, but even greater was the Lord Almighty, who would go with him every step of the way. And as Jesus said, for man this is impossible, but not for God. For God, all things are possible. And you and I, we follow the God of the impossible. So for me, a mere man with all my weaknesses and hang-ups, my dreams will be impossible to fulfill, but not for God. You see, with God, all things are possible. And so we need a realistic vision of who we are, but also a real vision of who the Lord is. And so if we're going to fulfill our God-given dreams, if we're going to act them out and really change the world, then we can't afford to ask for little, to settle for less than the best, or to aim low. Dreams bring life, meaning, and purpose. Without dreams, the soul shrivels. As Langston Hughes said, hold fast your dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. So think about it. Ask God. Crystallize the vision. We need to know what we're aiming at, and we need to be alert to seizing the opportunities as they present themselves. If we aim at nothing, we're sure to hit it. If we aim at everything, we're sure to miss most of it. So we want to be proactive and not allow circumstances to dictate the course of our lives. Okay, tugend, twese. Mwenura, turiku mwe. Ego. Rabakezia, numufasoni mwiza. Okay, mwese mugi kushuri. Sawa. Bye. Genda. Okay. I dream that one day those little people are going to grow up to be this nation's shakers and shapers, getting out there into the big, wide world of politics, media, education, arts, business, whatever. And I'd love to be around to see that dream come to fruition, but whether I am or not, I believe that it will come to pass. And you know, Martin Luther King, he died in the pursuit of his dream. And although the full scope of his dream wouldn't be realized for many years to come, whilst he was alive, he truly lived his dream. And I want to urge you to experience the joy of simply living the dream God's given you. And whether you're young or, more importantly, plain young at heart, please choose to be part of a new generation of passionate idealists, those who've got more dreams than memories, those who look forward more than look back, those who get up in the morning and don't just think the world should be a better place, but decide to make it so. So wake up. Choose to be a dangerous dreamer of the day.